Yes, sir. Y'all already know where you at. You see it, Roundaway Podcast with your boy Merk.
Yes, sir. Your boy SB checking in today. You know what I mean? It's been a while since we stepped on this thing right here and came and gave y'all around the way some information with a fly guest, you know what I mean? Dope. You know what I mean? Nigga grew up listening to him, to be honest with you. Cool dude. Young lady, introduce yourself, my G.
Oh man, it's all love. I'm, to my left and to the right is high vibrations, you know what I'm saying? SB, the boy Merk, you know what I'm saying? So you know it's a situation. You know what happened when three kings align, you know what I'm saying? We all on the same accord, so you already know the vibes. It's crazy right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So LA, what's poppin', man?
Man, life, man. Just life is beautiful, comfortable, happy, healthy, you know what I'm saying, self-love, you know what I'm saying, I just fell in love with that, you know what I'm saying, being in situations where, like, this not you you better than that, like, I'm, laying on them beds all the months, it's like, I know I'm better than that, and you know what I'm saying, you can either lay right there in that, or you can just learn to love yourself extra crazy hard to kind of fill the void, because like, I ain't on what I supposed to be on, so down there, I'm heavy lotion, and working out, shooting ball, running, and you know what I mean? And I'm like, dang, I don't want to really be here, but I'm like, I'm forced to be here, but it's like, what am I doing? But it's like, dang, I learned how to really love me and just focus on Leland just for one chance, you know what I'm saying? And just harness in on myself, you know what I'm saying?
Get your mind right.
Yeah, so
So what happened?
Crazy vibration.
What you was down? You down
Down the road?
Yeah, I just had to finish up, you know what I'm saying? The little parole that I had left on, you know what I'm saying? Some current, like, years, probably like 2017.
Okay,
that's when it started. Yeah, I had like a seven year type sentence, you feel me?
Damn.
But I did 4 years out of the 7. That's just in jail time. And all, like, out of the 7 years, I did 4 years worth of incarceration time. I did 2.5, and then I came back and did a year. And that was 3.5, and then plus the county time. Yeah. That's how I got the 4. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's why we probably haven't been really seeing you so consistent, because you've been, you know what I mean, in and out.
For sure.
I thought you just said, f the rap.
Man, I feel like I could play cornerback right now, B. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the best me. So I love what I do, so I never said that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I can, like, really go play football. Like, I'm competitive, so if I'm saying that, it's like, I never lay down. Like, I don't even do that one, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to get back, so I had to come out of a place where you got to fend for yourself and make it back if you make it back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, humbly, just real talk, you know what I'm saying? Life puts you in certain situations, you know what I'm saying? But can you use what you've learned in life, you know what I'm saying? Have you adapted and downloaded enough into your membrane to,
move forward? And
are you a man? Do you got mannerism? You know what I'm saying? Mom taught you about manners and, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
No, sir. Wash your hands. You know what I mean?
Yeah, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's how you make it back home when you in a spot like that.
Yeah. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I handle my business, you know what I'm saying? I'm here, I'm in Miami right now, B. Like, 150 days out, I'm here in Miami, and I'm just like a big kid right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy.
Yeah, you look like
know
you happy. Your spirit look like you
so
up right now.
it's all good. I'm looking good, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Brickle the other night. I'm, you know what I mean? Kicking doing what I do.
Yeah.
I'm shopping. They looking. I got on drip. I have on stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thanks.
A lot of mommies out here. You know what I'm saying?
There's Miami right here, man.
I'm big single, so it's like, man, it's crazy. So you know the vibrations. Big single, big fly. Attraction, you know what I'm saying?
So LA, let's get into it, LA, man. We want to get back to the beginning of the time, like, back to 07, 08. You know what I mean? You were just popping off and
just means Zaytoven.
Yeah, exactly. When you were Zay, I know what I mean, and I'm starting to see before you even got to Grand Hustle and all that there, man. Sure. You was already doing your because you was kind of that first wave. In that first wave in Atlanta, like them TIs, the Jeezys, you know what I mean? Young Dros. And
especially with the sound you came with.
Now you came with a whole different sound. I think you was futuristic.
Yeah, black boy, white boy swag.
Yeah. Black boy, white boy Leland, man. You know what I mean? Futuristic Leland, you know what I'm saying? SunTrust Leland, Offset Shorty, Lamborghini Leland. It's a lot of monikers, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big talker. I really pop it, put words together, you know what I mean? So it's a lot going on. It's a situation. We in Miami right now. We're around the way. It's really lit for real.
So what part of the AU from?
I'm from Southeast Atlanta. That's like Zone 3 area. We'll call it like, if you come to it, it would be like Southeast Atlanta. And it's broken down into like zones, you know what I'm saying? You hear it in the music in Atlanta, like Zone 6, Zone 3, Zone 1.
What is it called though? What's Zone 3 called though?
Zone 3 is Southeast Atlanta.
But what's the neighborhood called though? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm from Thomasville Heights Project.
Okay, from Thomasville. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta Housing Authority. I think every state got housing authority
projects,
you know? Yeah, for sure. I'm from Thomasville Heights in Atlanta, Southeast, Zone 3.
So who else come from out of there?
Out of Zone 3?
Yeah, from
Thomasville. Out of Thomasville?
Yeah.
Right now you got out of Thomasville for season area, that corner, you got World General right now. He just did the situation with 2 Chainz. If y'all seen like the TRU movement that 2 Chainz was pushing, it was a World General, Schoolie. I think it was Hot Rod and Hot Locked In. I don't want to say the wrong name, but it was you know what I'm saying? No, but I know them. And he was running around with 2 Chainz. So that's one of the next guys that I seen, you know, just take it, you know, in a professional light and doing it at a level where it's a little bit over where we started it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to World and everything he doing. World General.
Ron, when you say like, Ron, what time it was you first like start getting your buzz and your name start ringing in the A on the music scene?
I probably started buzzing. I probably was like 17 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I was doing stuff like,
College shows?
but yeah, you know, they got open mics, but like one time my best friend Floyd, his sister husband came and got us and took us to like on Bankhead. This was my first introduction to Bankhead, like 15, 16. I went to Bankhead, met Bambino. When I met Bambino, D4L was popping at that time, you know what I'm saying? Mook B, Franchise Boys, stuff like that.
Okay.
And Mook B a real one, he always been good energy, always real. So he took me to the radio station because they used to have these battlegrounds at like 107.9 where basically if you were just a street rapper trying to do something, you can go down there with your CD, you turn it in and you can get picked to like come into a cypher like on some rap, you know what I'm saying? And you battle, whoever win, they put you on the radio. So I was doing stuff like that like around 15, probably about 16, 17 right in there, you know what I'm saying? Because I was still in high school, like 9th grade.
Who Mook B is? The bald-headed one, right?
Nah, Mook B is the one with the dreads, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Shawty Low. Hold on, let me stop right now while I'm even speaking on Mook B, you know what I'm saying? In Bankhead, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Low. Great guy, great vibration. Had a chance to do some shows with him and really be in the studio with him and bump elbows and, you know, he a king energy and, you know, it's all good. It's on one Bankhead, what to do.
Yeah, straight up. So how the connection with T.I. started?
That was more like through just an organic situation for real. I was already with Zaytoven and had a mixtape out, you know, building. And then from the mixtape, it just went to the streets, basically in the housing authority projects. I knew people in Inglewood, Leela Valley, Four Seasons, Jonesboro South, Jonesboro North, basically all the projects in Atlanta. I knew people there. And I used to go to these projects like on a daily basis. Basically, I walk from Thomasville to Inglewood, you know, to go meet a girl. You know, young boy, you know what I'm saying? Get a bag of, you know what I'm saying? Just moving around. So, but I always was different since then. Like young, I used to dress different. Ben had the big mohawk, you know what I'm saying? I got that from Kenny Barty, Summer Hill, Kenny Barty, you know what I'm saying? Fly guy from Summer Hill. He used to wear the big, you know what I'm saying, crazy mohawk. He the first one I seen with the joint, you know what I'm saying? I was just a shorty, a sponge, and I'm like, man, that's some Fly Zone 3 right there, you feel me?
Yeah.
We used to call ourselves Dipset and Dip South and all kind of, you know what I'm saying? We Dipset babies, that's what we grew up on. You know what I'm saying? That was the heavy influence on me, you know what I'm saying? Rico is like my favorite actor. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one role ever, you know what I'm saying?
Get shot every day,
man,
B.
Get your man at the thermometer, B. Pull your skirt down, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, them bum shoes off the block, B. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. So, you know, just being a sponge of the culture, you know what I'm saying? I kind of commend that for me liking stuff like that and all that, just for me just being a fan of the art at a young age, you know what I'm saying? And just embracing it.
From your early experiences, you know what I mean? You want to be a rapper and actually doing it, you know what I mean? Getting signed. Reaching to a big national level with a big song like Ain't I? You got more songs too.
Yeah, for sure. Ain't I just was so big, it kind of eclipsed me, and I'm dope as hell. I shine bright, so to eclipse me, like you got to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that show you how big Ain't I was. I had Gangsta Grills with Drama.
Yes.
I worked with Bigger Rankin. I worked with DJ Infamous. I worked with Gucci Man. I worked with Young Thugger. I worked with Lil Durk. I worked with Lil Boosie. I worked with Bun B. I worked with BG.
Everybody, man.
I worked with J Money. I worked with Yo Gotti. I worked with Lido. I worked with Cameron. I worked with Vado. I worked with Lil Boosie on 36 O's. People didn't even know we in this thing had Cameron and Vado on it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but that's cool though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all gravy, baby.
That's on your
know
resume,
what I'm saying?
though.
But I did that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, them marks is on the book. You know what I mean? But ain't I eclipsed all that?
But what I'm saying though, from your experiences from getting into the game now, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean, you got to the top. Was there anything about the game that you got on? You were like, man, this all made up what it's supposed to be, or this ain't what I thought it was gonna be, or
I mean, you know how they say hit different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that shit run deep. You feel me? Like if I'm out and I'm doing open mics, you know what I'm saying, and I'm happy, I'm running around like I'm chasing my dream, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like I get a deal, you know what I'm saying? That's what we grinded to get folks. We grinded for the deal, and then once I get to the deal, it hit different. You feel me?
Talk to me, man. Explain to me, man. Let me get an understanding.
But you can read that, right? It just hit different.
Just change up.
It ain't even, it was a sport. It was no pressure on it. It wasn't nothing. I was just shooting free throws.
It was fun. It was fun.
I was like a kid. I'm running around. BB. Then you got all the rules and the restrictions. It's like, water you down. You know what I'm saying? Kind of can kill your momentum if you let it. True. Especially if you created a formula and you grind a certain way, and your people who already believing in you and with you, they used to seeing you grind this way. Now you grinding different. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, LA, you know what I mean? Like, hit different.
Yeah. Nah, facts.
Hit different, B. You know
and from your experiences now,
I'm talking from real life and experience. That's it. Only what I know.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
I know from you being a regular Leland, coming up, rapping and shit like that, when you took off, I know a lot of people started hating, boy. You see the whole different side to
hit different. On gang, it hit different. You know what I'm saying? But it's all, you know, it's all good. You gotta be able to adjust, dog. If you keep beating you on the fly route, you know what I'm saying, and you pressing them on some bump and run right corner, you might gotta jump back on them. Fall back, you know, give them 5 or 6. You feel me? 5 yards,
yeah.
And then let me see how it go. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta just make that adjustment. So when you feel me, you see it hit different. If you one of them ones, you can adjust. You know what I'm saying? Because in the game, you got to be versatile. It's not just having a versatile flow. You have to be versatile as a person, a man, as a communicator, as a father, or whatever. You got to be diverse. So it's like, can you adapt or not? So we don't want to hear the excuses about it hit different. Because I never made the excuse. I adapted in it all. And you know what I mean? I got stats on the board that can't tear down. You know what I'm saying? I'm over like 4 or 5 times platinum on Ain't I? You know what I'm saying? And I did it when it was crazy hard to do. You know, it was
really selling records.
We never had social media. I'm still like learning the analytics of social media. You know what I'm saying? And not embarrassed to say that or nothing. It's like it just hit different. You feel me? So, you know, I was so harnessed in the era where you harnessed in as being an artist. So I had people to allocate for me in those different places. Social media, you know, when I got 2 major deals. I'm signed with Grand Hustle, which is a major independent, and I'm signed with Interscope Records. That's a major label. I was with Jimmy Iovine. Yeah, I was over there on the West Coast. So, you know, just to even accomplish that, I'm only from Somerville Heights.
No, but listen though, I'm gonna say though, like, that's how I know that's how you was different, but most things signed with Interscope from the South.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You gotta be some different kind of a big artist, yo.
Nah, you gotta be big.
Yeah, they see some shit.
Or they see something in you.
Yeah, they see some kind of potential.
For sure.
That's a big fact.
And that's a big shout out to them and just everything, cause like just to even be in there, to soak it up, be a sponge, absorb it, you know what I'm saying? I can't put a check on that or no tag on that. You can't even pay for that, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? I got my lit back or did it, you know what I'm saying? Like how it go, cause it's all good. Like they let me experience that, they opened it up to me, they believe, you know what I'm saying? I went over there and I accomplished. I I pre-sold like 175,000. I think it was 200,000 on Futuristic Leland. Now we just talking pre-sales, and in the sales era, if you pre-sale 200, what that mean? You can really count them joints.
Yeah, you could count them, especially back then.
Yeah, that's like all of the stores that they shipping them out to have already committed to, we're gonna buy these joints.
Yes. These already sold, man.
Them was sold.
So that's what they used to do for certain artists. Certain artists just ship 1 million, and then
they shipping them out. Yeah,
certain artists ship 50 and back. This flop. Like,
that's 50. How they know.
And for me to say, even talk about pre-sales, I came from that texture and that cloth of that era.
Yeah,
it was right after Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy was the biggest one in front of me. He was the biggest at that time, and it was like I was coming right after his wave, and he was already at Interscope.
That's what I was trying to say.
So when I went to Interscope, my first shit was on some like. They asked me, about project management and stuff like that, who I would want to align with as far as projects. And like I let my people know, I want whoever worked Soulja Boy. Like whoever did what they just did with him, that's what I want with me.
Yeah, just 808 around.
I want that with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, just think about I wanted that with me.
Yeah, Soulja Boy's the man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I see hating on Soulja right now. I'd be like, yo, that shit's crazy because
shout it, Ice Water.
Jit really came through and changed the game.
Yeah, he Ice Water.
Yeah, man, Soulja really came through and changed the game. Internet.
I f with him. He Ice Water.
Yeah, Soulja a legend.
Ask you. So when you was at the studio, when y'all dropped, when you did A9, when y'all finished A9 in the studio, did you feel in yourself that was gonna go where it was gonna go?
For me, it was like, I'm a sponge and I absorb, The talent is nothing, I do that with my eyes closed. But what I do, I embed myself in the culture and the community. If I go to a city and I don't get my hair cut and I don't go to a bodega and buy some backwoods and I don't do like some regular, I can't rap in that city because I didn't even go embed the city. How can I go in here and rap in the city and I don't even know the culture? What am I even doing rapping? I need to be on some president out here campaigning and walking in these barbershops and letting know like, hey B, what's happening? And it's all good. It's the kings in here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how I go, you know what I'm saying? So like with Ain't I, it was like some lingo. When I say ain't I in the Ville, ain't I on the hill, that's Thomasville. We used to trap on the hill, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's like, ain't I was one night, shout out Kane, you know what I'm saying? My boy Kane, shout out Kane. Kane came to me like, we doing what we do at night, late night, one of them crazy project nights, you know what I'm saying? And Kane just was like, ain't I on the hill? He was bouncing it a crazy way, but he said like 2 or 3 words. But me being a sponge, how he said it stuck, the ain't I just stuck in my mint brain. But the rhythm was lost, you feel me? But you a creator, you know what I'm saying? You try to go dig back like, oh, whatever, you know how you think. Like, boom, 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 we put it together and it was a new bounce, but I had delivered and connected it on a Ben Frank beat and it came together. Shout out to Shay, Dashay, that's a king. Cause you don't even know the history if you don't know that Dashay was the first person on Ain't I. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying, Big Country King.
Tell them they loud.
Or Young Dro or T.I. at that time. It was Dashay.
Yeah.
And Dashay was considered a Cartier boy at that time, CYB. And that was a movement that Dro had going on up under Grand Hustle. You see what I'm saying?
Cartier boys,
so a lot of people thought
Dro
I was signed. A lot of people thought it was like I was a straight Grand Hustle artist. Really, I was Young Dro artist. And Grand Hustle assisted the play. You know what I'm saying? The personal move was with Young Dro, DeWan Hart. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? Everybody kings and everybody in a good place. I just seen Tip, you know what I'm saying? We got the hug, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Been a while.
So we got, it's been a while since we hugged.
Yes.
Yeah, that's real. Because I've been going through life. Like I told you, out of the last 7 years, 4 years, I was laying on the bed. So it's like, that ain't even counting that. And then whatever else life, you know what I'm saying, threw at her. You feel me? So it's all good, but I was able to hug, bro. And the love was genuine. One thing I can honestly say, when bro embraced me at the bank, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Clay, Big Clay, OG Clay, you know what I'm saying? That put a dent in the rap community, not just in Atlanta, Georgia, but all over. Because Clay was one of them ones, you know, Tip manager. Y'all probably seen him running around with Travis
Clay
Scott.
Just passed away the other day, right?
God bless the dead, man.
He was with Lil Duval.
Lil Duval, Travis Scott, a lot of people, man. And I had them personal experiences with Clay as a young buck. You know how you just a young buck, you don't know nothing. But you got that OG.
A God in you.
But he believe, he know you got it. He know you tenacious. He know he with you. He right. take you out different cities. Detroit, you meet Trick, you know what I'm saying? You on Joy Road, you know what I'm saying?
Like
in them
that,
spots, you know what I'm saying? These them infinity links that, you know what I'm saying? You got, you know what I'm saying? We were infinity links, you know what I'm saying? We build the bridges, which means we'll stretch our arm left and right. You know what I'm saying? We link, but we know when to put our arm down too, because we do it with cautious and science, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't just create that. We don't wear the infinity link around anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Or we don't, you know what I'm saying, make the brick, you know,
anybody.
It got to be special.
Yeah.
And Clay, he did that for me, bro. It had them real experiences. So that was the common denominator with all these years, the common denominator. I felt like just in my eyes and what I'm going through, I'm not speaking on nobody else. I'm just talking about Leland Austin. I felt like at that time, the common denominator would close the book on that chapter was, you know, Clay going to the other side, because everybody loved it, Clay. And so everybody was in a mourning place, you know what I'm saying? But you know, like I say, Matt Boney, Big Country, the whole gang, everybody, the whole gang.
Seen everybody.
I hugged, you know what I'm saying? I dapped, you know what I'm saying? I did the real King. It was all vibrations, it was love. Shout out to God, just the whole family, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry to cut you off, LA, but when y'all did stop talking, was it a friction when y'all stopped talking? Was it a problem?
From the love from what I felt at the bank when he hugged me and we embraced and got to talk, you know what I'm saying? Not like on a homo hug, like on some real King. Hey,
exactly.
B, I believe in you. Keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? Do that, boy, you know what I'm saying? You good, you know you been good, you know what I'm saying? And when I felt the love, I felt like it couldn't have been no friction. Do they kind of understand? Like, if it was friction, like, why do the love feel so real right now? So now it just make you know how that be, you know what I'm saying?
Over some
so everybody got to hold they, you know, positions, you know what I'm saying, in forts, you know what I'm saying, and you know how it go. So it was like, you know, some stuff come between men and they don't be about nothing. Yeah. That junk, it ain't about nothing, B. I'm fly, you fly. You know what I'm saying? I pop it, you pop it. You know, it's all good. It's equal King, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about, you know what I mean? It's all good, B. You know everything love, B.
You know that younger too, man. Sometimes we be ego tripping sometimes. So.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I went through that. I did that too. You know what I'm saying? I had my times of that too. For sure. So yeah.
We all go through that shit. That's live and learn.
Hey man, speak it, talk it.
Nigga, I ain't trying
We're talking that stuff right now. It is going down, it's spicy right now, and it's very real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's just like life, you know what I mean? You gotta go through some shit, like, you know, have the experience. They're like, you know what, I ain't gonna do that again. You know what I mean? Because a lot of that you do go through in life, if you ain't never been through it before,
man, what is you saying?
Yeah, boy, you gonna crash.
What is you saying?
You gonna crash out,
So
you gonna hydroplane, spin out, when no rain on the ground.
Like you were saying though, while you said you came right before the Soulja Boy time. I remember, like, you know what I mean, the Travis Scott's coming after you.
After the Soulja Boy time. I came right after Soulja. Yeah, right there in that same. He had just dropped the album.
I feel like you started the Travis Porters.
Roscoe Dash. They came,
You know what I mean? The style you came with. Even Jay
You
Money.
gave him something. You gave him something to bite off of.
The first name, like, it was kind of like Atlanta was more like, you know, more saucy, more laid back type. Gangster. You came with.
I came with that fun stuff, that vibrant stuff.
Yeah, Mohawk. Nigga, you had a Mohawk in the shit.
Yeah, that not scared. Yeah, we party. We party. We party. We party. We party. Yeah, let's party. Yeah,
those ad-libs right there.
Let's party. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that performance right there, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out, you know what I'm saying? That's like a 30 ball. When I do that, I get like a 30 piece.
Hey, boy.
30 ball know how, like the Stephen Curry number. Nah, but it's
that
good though.
That mixtape right there, boy.
But nah, let me stop right here before we go. But J Money, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. He a king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We shared experiences. And you know what I'm saying? He cultivated with me, you know what I'm saying, too. Okay. Just pioneering, picking it out with that futuristic, a guy that I was around. Even when I said, don't I be with J Money serving everybody? I wasn't saying that because that's something I wasn't doing. That's what we was doing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? And like you say, you know what I'm saying? He, you know, kings is kings and talent level. Everybody can hoop, B. You know what I'm saying? I be around shooters. Everybody, if I'm around them, they can shoot that ball, B. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. For real. You know what I'm saying? We shoot that ball, B. For real.
I even forgot that part of there. Don't I be with J Money?
Serving everybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Cause J Money had his own type of
he drippy
salt.
too.
He drippy. J Money had his own drip from everybody else in his own lane.
The boy drippy.
The boy drippy. I with J
Money
Money.
had the swag and the flavor.
Yes,
flavor.
Yep.
For sure. Mix your swag and your flavor. Get you some flavor. Nah, for sure.
Yeah, y'all bring that.
And
Y'all
just
bring
being
that sauce,
energetic
man.
and being vibrant. Cause I can't really, can I say that? Now I give my formula away if I say that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna perform.
You can give me a recipe, but it ain't got the sauce though. Like,
yeah, but if like I'm an artist, I ain't gonna perform in one spot. I've been like that since I started performing. So when it's a stage right here, left, right, I'ma work it.
Yeah.
I ain't scared. I might dive. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'ma entertain though. I'm not gonna be, you know, it's just like that's how I always been. I really, like my first show at Motor Speedway was in front of like 17,000. And this was when I was just building. It wasn't near what it was or became to be. And they called my name and I went out there, Lil C was DJing, tipped them, passed me the mic, and I exploded. It was like I didn't think about it, and it's just real life. Niggas be like, bro, was you nauseous or was you? Cause I was just used to doing clubs, hole in the wall clubs. So Motor Speedway, that's like hitting different. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a diverse ethnic group. It's different walks of life. It's different people that you got to connect with. And I just went and blowed it out the water, and that was my confirmation why I knew like
I got something.
Oh man, I do this. This like playing ball. When I found out it was like hooping or being a right cornerback, you know that's what I do. I play right corner. I could have went D1. MLK High School, you can go ask my coaches. Like I was a D1 prospect, and I started at like on some linebacker safety type, and ended up starting at right cornerback. So it's like, you know,
in the A.
Yeah.
So who when you played football, who went to the league from your era when you was playing football from Atlanta?
I ain't gonna lie, I got in the street so much. But I think this one dude named Cote did. But I played with like DeAndre Leslie. He was a good prospect in the MLK area, Lithonia area. You know what I'm saying? That whole little area back there. DeAndre Leslie, Robert Hambright. Who else was a dog? Ishmael. We called him Rocket Ishmael back then. Return the punts. He ended up going somewhere real deep.
Rocket Ishmael.
Nah. His name was Ishmael. He went, but he was on some Rocket Ishmael type.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So we used to call him Rocket Ishmael. I can't call his last name, but I can call some friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I met one friend down here since I've been down here who went to high school with me. Okay. Some bad, fine, dark-skinned, pretty, Nubian goddess type flavor.
Yeah.
I'm down in Brickwell doing what I do, and she like, oh, I went to, you Leland? I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the universe, man, you know.
So, as far as the music right now, you doing the music.
Yeah.
And like in Atlanta music scene.
For sure.
We were the same vibe, brother.
Yeah, it's like you.
Hold on. I've been talking so good.
Like, do you
hold up, man? Can I get a light, brother? Because everybody's smoking. That's how you know we vibing, B.
Up, man.
I ain't even fired my piece up.
I'm going right there too, brother. Go ahead.
So, I'm with y'all. I'm ready.
As far as you doing music right now in the Atlanta scene.
For sure.
Like, you looking to feature with Atlanta artists and shit like that in the game right now, or you just right now locked in on Leland and trying to push through?
I'm locked in on Leland trying to push through, but if it's genuine, man, I love my city. I'm f***ing with who with me. I'm a player. So it's always a treat when players meet and greet, you know what I'm saying? And I done greeted a lot of the biggest players in my city, and it's all love, you know what I'm saying?
Since you've been home.
Yeah, since I've been home, I seen everybody.
Yeah. And
from
the love.
Day, the Schoolboy, the Jacquees, to Young Jock, to Young Dro, to T.I., to Zaytoven, to like Black Hollywood. That's where I'm from. So you know I seen everybody. I've been outside since I've been home. I only been home 150 days. I've been outside every day.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's keep it that way.
Cause I know what the task is. It's a big task, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't at the top of the totem pole with this shit right now.
How do you feel
nigga, I gotta grind. I know what it take.
How do you feel about the Atlanta scene right now? The music scene, the rap scene right now?
I mean, I just feel like Atlanta always gonna be special, and it's always gonna be, it's been like that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a certain flavor that sit in Atlanta, bro. It's been going on since Southern Playalistic, Cadillac, funky music, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
So I'm just giving you that, bro. You know what I'm saying? One of the hugest acts, you know what I'm saying? Just speaking on Andre 3K and Big Boy.
I was just thinking about it, what he said. The South got something to say, boy.
How can you know what I'm saying? And just to now, you know what I'm saying? You still see artists evolve out of that spot. You know what I'm saying? You had T.I.s, you had G, you had Gucci. It's like, it's always gonna be, it's just something in that soil, in that red clay. That, you know what I'm saying? That red clay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like Atlanta gonna always be good because I just feel like it's a certain sauce there that just been there before me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I, you know.
And what's up with that? When that shit happened with you and when that shit happened with you and Alley Boy, what had sparked that whole?
Oh, that was on some more like just
the whole beef.
It wasn't no beef or nothing like that. That was more on some like
clout chasing.
No, it wasn't clout. I don't know because I'm
that what it looked like to me.
I'm only in my head, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, bro. Because it looked like when you walked in the crib, you ain't know what the was gonna go down.
Yeah, it looked like y'all was homeboys. You went to go check.
Yeah, I know it wasn't giving you that energy before y'all walked in the crib.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
nah, but it be what it be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I say, you know, we live, we be in situations. We be around low vibrations.
Yeah.
We from the projects anyway.
Yeah.
So the low vibration been normalized. It been pushed on us. We live in these apartments with gates around them. Got to crawl through the holes just to get out. You know what I'm saying? You got it's like, you know what I'm saying? So we done embodied so much of that it be like, sometimes you can't even help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It be just low vibrations. I done vibrated low, you know what I'm saying? Plenty nights, you know what I'm saying? So it just be like, you know how it be.
I love that.
That's a fact.
But it's love, and then,
y'all
you know.
Y'all good now though?
Yeah, hell yeah. I talked to Allie, me and Allie probably, since I came home from prison this time, because it was my blue phone. It was right before I went to prison for this year, and we big text.
Okay.
King. You know what I'm saying? Just love. You know, you grow. Time heal out. Time heal out.
Probably even Alley Boy looking back like, man, that probably was lame, man. I outgrew that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe that.
Man, I got records with Alley before all of that. You know what I'm saying? Me and Dro was on the album that Duct Tape put together. Like me, Kent, and shout out ABG Super. I just told y'all about Kenny Barty with the big mohawk. Me, Kenny Barty, and Alley, we done did records together, so it's all, you know, it's sometimes we be our worst enemies, man.
That's some old shit, but you know, I mean, have to rehash.
Yeah, for sure, it's all good. But you know, when you
what was the big deal though that you had the tattoo on your face, like?
And I really wasn't no big deal. It was like that's what I was doing at that time. I was aligning myself, you know what I'm saying? I know Booty Green, I'm like hard head on my hand. That's East Lake hard head. So
you actually
R.I.P. Troy right now. Hold up, this is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Troy.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. my baby cousin Quan. You know what I'm saying? I know you looking down, baby. I love you. It's all good on vibrating high. We good. I got us. You know what I mean? But a lot of them guys like Booty Green, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, my brother, them like raised me. They my big cousin age. Jason Robinson, that's my big cousin. He got a big name in Atlanta. He a East Lake hardhead. He one of them ones.
Yeah.
Troy, rest in peace. He's one of them ones. Joseph Bradley, he's one of them ones.
Them duct tape.
No, I'm just saying my cousins, my family.
Yeah.
But that's who raised me. So Booty Green and certain members of, you know, Duct Tape, they grew up with the people who raised me. So I was legit looking at them.
Yeah, you just
sitting in the spots.
Yeah.
Safely, cool. Around these same kind of like, so the love was aligned through family and through alliance that was already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You grandfathered in, man.
Yeah.
So you cool with Big Bank them and all them? Like,
Hell yeah, that's my man, Big Bank. He seen me in 4 Seasons in the projects right before I got locked up, you know what I'm saying? In the big Porsche truck, you know what I'm saying? Big whips and big things right in the projects. All my jewelry on comfortably, where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? Because I supposed to be like that if I grew up right there.
Yeah, facts.
I supposed to be able to sit on that corner in my Porsche. I supposed to be able to pull up and, you know what I'm saying, communicate with the kids or go to the candy lady and buy some Snicker bars or get an ice cream. If I feel like I want to do that, I earn the right to be able to sit on my corner and be comfortable. I just was in 4 Seasons the other day before I just got out here.
But you know
with World General, who I just told you from my same projects. He's a beast with the rap. That's why 2 Chainz came and got the kid. World General, you can look him up, pull him up now. He's one of them ones. He's from the same dirt I'm from.
Right now, he going crazy right now.
You pull up his page, he's going crazy right now.
World General.
I just was with him. He's from Thomasville Heights.
You know him, Merk?
The Brick Projects.
I ain't never heard of him.
Yeah, you know how it be like when you.
Yeah, you come on, like,
you know how it go.
No, you putting them on right now.
I'm just putting them down. You know what I'm saying? He one of the ones.
Exactly.
Who you right now, like in the A right now, like who you listen, not even in the A, like in music right now, who you listening to since you been home?
I like music, bro, so I ain't gonna lie. I don't be biased. If it's hard and make me dance, then I'm gonna dance. If the music make me and I'm in the house and I want to do my elbow like this, goddamn it, I'm gonna do it. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's about, I like music. So I'm listening to all kind of shit. It ain't really no box on it.
Ain't no preference.
The other day when I was riding Tesla truck, you know what I'm saying? I'm at home in my Tesla truck, going to the joint, you know what I'm saying? Plug up, charge my joint. I posted like a joint. I got Cameron playing in the background, but I freestyle over the Cameron beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I like Cameron. So some days I turn on the Purple Haze album, or some days I might go Jewel Santana Bandana Man, you feel me? Who am I? Who am I? Like, I do that. I'm a part of the fabric and the culture of just of music and shit that came before me.
I like that, because
You know what I'm saying?
I was just playing Mace
Busta
album.
Rhymes, fucking Missy, and Nori, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's who have been dogs with putting words together way before me, bro. I've been listening to this Bone Thugs and Harmony, 8 Ball, MJG, mother Tommy Wright the Third, Player Fly. Like, I open the archive up, I listen to music, E40, West Coast, JT the Bigger Figure, the Bay Area, you know what I'm saying? Zaytoven. Like, I with the culture of music. I'm not biased. It don't gotta be rap. It don't gotta be whatever. I feel like listening to R&B. I listen to goddamn Let's Get Married, Jagged Edge. Let's get married. That's what I want to do. If I want to do that at that time. Right. I'm living my life and just doing me. I'm not tripping. I'm not pressed by nothing. I'm just comfortable. I'm glad to be here with y'all in Miami. I've been home 150 days. This is a milestone for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what everybody else's milestones is, but for me, this big. Means something to me, so it's all good.
Yeah, especially from being behind the walls.
What you say? Ain't no new projects coming out? No new mixtape?
No, I'm doing an album. That's why I'm down here. I wasn't just, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing an album now. I've been down here for 2 days. It's called The Album in 2 days. The first night I came, I recorded 5 songs. I recorded 5 songs last night. I got 10 records already, so I can leave and just say the album done. Mm-hmm. So we got the content and shit. We got our receipts, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know we keep receipts and tabs on that stuff.
Now you working, man.
And I just did a record. Hey, Steezo. I did a record. How long it took me to do that record last night, Steve? How long?
10 minutes.
I did a record last night in 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? A whole joint. I'm out my body right now. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I'm having fun. I got a passion for it. And I've been critiquing my craft like for years and years. I never stopped rapping, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I went through all kind of shit with rap and never stopped rapping, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know how this be. I love this be.
Yeah.
Athletes do it 30 times and still come back, you know what I'm saying? It's a, you know how it go, you know the vibes.
Yeah, that's a real love for that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit, he used to rap over there too.
Don't play with you then. I knew you was I said to the left and right of me is high vibrations. I already knew that. So, you know.
He used to rap, man, hard too.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, the fellowship here was crazy. Like, I like how y'all, like the setup. So y'all know how to set the vibration in the room, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fellowship first, like, and you know how some artists, niggas be impatient, or it just be like, niggas be pressed or however.
You're not lying, boy.
Niggas be divas and shit, and shit be like, you know how shit be, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, it be like that, cause, you know, it's always like, damn, you be patient enough sometimes and let the mood just say, sometimes you gotta just let your shit marinate and just simmer sometimes and sit down. And you know what I'm saying? Sleeping on them beds for 4 years taught me that, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just simmer, B. Just sit down. Sit your down, B. You know what I'm saying? And so it's all good. Y'all fed, we drunk, we laugh.
You love that New York. They love that New York slang, son. B.
Oh yeah, nah.
That's that.
Let me tell y'all, nah. It's not an avatar. It's not like it ain't even like that. Cause you can still hear the Atlanta in me, like when they come. But see, what it is my mother is from Long Island.
Oh, okay.
I'm born in Atlanta. My whole family is from Freeport, Long Island, New York. I got like 500, 600 family. I got a big, crazy family. James Brown is my cousin. I found that out at Mother's Day this year. You know what I'm saying? Just talking with the family. Everybody happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? Fannie Mae Brown was like married into my family and merged on some just weird. Then I'm looking at my grandma picture. Then I'm looking at James Brown. I'm like, man, this man look just like my grandma. Like, it's like my grandma is a woman, but you know, he had the perm joint. So He looked like my grandma, you know what I'm saying, with the perm, like on some crazy. Like, yeah. So that was crazy just to know that. You know what I'm saying? I just been living B. That's all. Just getting better B. Just absorbing.
So when you plan on releasing an album?
Oh, I already got a single out. That's already on all platforms. It's streaming, going crazy. It dropped last week. That's it. You can go pull it up on Instagram. So if you like want to plug it in your video and search for it and all that, like it's everywhere that you can find music.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't hear no LA shit in a minute.
I go. It's a scary sight, B. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm in that one bag. You know what I'm saying? And so like the That's It video is already shot. You know what I'm saying? I got it on my phone. I wish I could have loaded it up, but it's on like a private YouTube clip. Cause y'all know how that go.
Yeah.
So, but it's finna come. Yeah. So I'm working. Then I got the album before the album, which is with Zaytoven. You know when me and Zay get together, you know that don't even play with us. Just move out our way. Let us be wavy. We ain't come to hurt nobody. Blame that on Zay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the album before the album is me and Zay, which would be like an EP. And then the album, you know what I'm saying? So my setup is like the single, That's It, the album before the album, and then the album. And then in between that, while I'm in different cities, I'm dropping albums in every city. So like I went to Buffalo and did the same thing I just did here in Miami, which is like did 20 records and just left them there. Cause I know I gotta go back to that diamond. I already won the city of Buffalo up there with, shout out to Griselda, shout out to Benny, shout out to Shots Almighty, shout out to Conway, shout out to Westside Guns, shout out to Yagi, you know what I'm saying, the whole gang, and them guys up there and what they have done for Buffalo and just brought the hip hop and brought music to their town, you know what I'm saying? And it's a crazy scene and it's coming, you know what I'm saying? And I've been there planting seeds, down here planting seeds. Everywhere I go, I plant seeds, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have shit sprouting up in a minute. It's just gonna be everywhere.
That's hard though. You going to every city and just dropping tracks in the city, soaking up the culture and just leaving it there. That's hard.
For sure. I leave it there. I don't take it with me. I go on to the next city.
So, LA, what's up with you and Thug, man? You and Thug like came up in this right. How you? I know you feel away right now. You're like seeing him down bad right now. Like,
damn, I ain't gonna lie. It just caught me off guard, B. When you make it personal sometime with people and you got them personal experiences, then that shit, what I said earlier, it hit
different.
That shit hit different for me because like I know, you know what I'm saying? I know Jeff, you know what I'm saying? He talented. He been crazy talented. He relentless, he resilient. Like, I watch him just rap through all his problems. Do that make sense? Like, in a situation where we come from, we from Zone 3. Thug is from the Zone. So
Zone 3 too.
You got Young Thug, he's from Jonesboro South, that's Zone 3. You got Young LA, I'm from Thomasville Heights Projects, that's in Zone 3. You got Young Ralph, y'all heard him on records with Young Thug. Young Ralph is from Zone 3, he's from Jonesboro South also. Then you got Day Day, Spin That Shit. Spin That Shit, he from Zone 3. You got Jose Guapo from the Rich Kids, you know what I'm saying? My partner he's from Zone. It's a lot of Zone 3 artists. So what I'm saying is that affected the Zone 3 culture. That's like one of the biggest guns. Jeff, at that time, that's like the biggest, like Mount Rushmore to 3, it'll be all us that I just named. If I had to make a Zone 3 Mount Rushmore, you know what I'm saying? Them would be so that shit, like, damn, that shit hurt, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, damn, rapping with bro and doing albums and, just, turning the, associates and then that shit go for friendship, you know how it be? Yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? I hate that for him, you know what I'm saying? But he's strong. I seen him rap through everything, all the problems. So I just know he got the fight in him to come through another problem, you know what I'm saying? And I just hope he can conquer, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody got their own shit, you feel me? And so it's all good, but I know he's strong, you feel me?
Yeah, man. That's serious. For real, man. I ain't gonna lie though, man. You came through and blessed the boys for sure, man. Man, I do appreciate that. Well,
I appreciate you the same exact way, however you said that and you felt when you said it. I show the same gratitude back like 3-4 more times.
I appreciate it.
It's all lovely.
Yeah,
it's lovely. It's lovely. Man. It's lovely.
For real.
It's wavy.
Man,
you real wavy.
Drop some of the archives real quick.
It's all love, man.
For real. Y'all already know what it is, man. We signed.
Signing out, Round the Way Podcast.
You already know your boy Merk.
Cuban dog collar.
I want to ask you something else, though, Corey, man. Go
ahead, man. This our shit, man. We run this, man. You tripping, man. We run this shit, man. Go ahead. What?
My bad, y'all.
I seen you said on the podcast. I was watching a podcast the other day, and I seen you say talking to you, Young LA, and you say you had a bigger impact than Future did. You said you had a bigger impact than Future did in the Atlanta culture. Am I misquoting you?
I think you might be misquoting me, but I mean, if I'm speaking on it, like I definitely think you misquoted me, but just speaking on it, if we right there talk about that, I feel like
on the Ugly Money.
Hell nah. On Ugly Money, I think we was talking about like he was saying like other artists that reminded on the Ugly Money interview. Okay, so Ugly Money was saying other artists that reminded him of me that he seen, you know what I'm saying? Like I dropped and he seen other artists or whatever. So he had similarities and comparisons to like several artists. But the impact that Future had was very, very hard. But I know for sure that the impact I had is not light. It's very heavy.
Nah, it's heavy.
Because you know what I'm saying? It's heavy. And it's not like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's different times too. You know how it be like LeBron, then be like MJ, and it'd be like, oh, well, he ain't playing this era, and then it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? But I came from a sell era, so it wasn't like streaming. I had to really go sell them records or how it go. But he definitely is influential. You know what I'm saying? That's the wizard. Like he got the bounce, he got the recipe. All right.
My bad.
If it come to a Zaytoven beat, it's only a couple people who know how to lay in a pocket on the Zay beat from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? If I had to just be opinionative, you know what I'm saying? It'll be Gucci. He mastered the sound.
Yeah.
I came after Gucci. You know I mastered Zay sound. There's no doubt. All my biggest joints came with Zay.
Zaytoven,
Then when Future came, he mastered that too. He got in that same bag. So it's equal king.
Yeah.
It hit different, B.
I like that.
And it's all love. And I love Atlanta and everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. Everything love, peace.
Now you look happy, man. You look
energy.
Happy.
So it's all love.
You've been vibing ever since you came around the way and talk, you know, chop the smoke through the talk and
For sure, it's all love.
Solid, man.
I appreciate it, bro. You solid too, boy. I felt your vibration. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? From your approach when you walked up to me, your approach when I was sitting down in the parking lot, when you walked to me, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? You was one of them. It's just an aura and mannerism that come with kings. You feel me? Yes. You know what I mean? So it's all
that's
love.
That's a big fact.
High vibration, baby.
Yeah,
we ain't doing no hate.
Came through and blessed the way, man. Round the Way podcast. Checking out, man. Your boy Beezy today.
Your boy Merk with another one.
And it's your boy Young LA. You can check me out at Instagram, which is my strongest handle, at YoungLA_ at YUNGLA_. Pull up on me. I be popping all kind of little flavor. I be putting on like different clothes. I be having it on, as we'll say in Atlanta. I put on stuff and I'm glad to be here. Glad to be with Around the Way podcast. It was amazing. It's love. High vibrations. I love y'all.
Appreciate you, boy.
Checking out. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.